This Moana fan was robbed in Minecraft and lost all interest in finishing their base. When my brothers and I heard about this in our Discord server, we knew we had to do something. That's why my brothers and I are going to flip his disgusting island into the ultimate Moana base, including Motunui Village, the entire shoreline, every single one of the boats, and we're gonna do it in just 3 hours of gameplay. Can we do it before he comes back and gets online? Now, in order to start this build, we're gonna do it in several phases, and phase 1 is foundation and landscape. This is where we're gonna terraform the island, add beaches and coastline, add vegetation, and outline all the key locations for our build, which is time to start right now, boys. So I got some schematics because I'm a bad builder, and I'm gonna try to paste these here.
You know, considering we're working together, what are you guys doing so I can kind of plan the mountain around that?
I made a big old fat palm tree.
I am creating the reef that Moana is not allowed to go past because it's the most important part.
Oh, look at this, Isaac, down here, 2 big old fat palm trees. This is kind of where the village will be, so maybe it needs to be a bit bigger.
Right, those trees look really good, but man, that thing grew sideways, didn't it? Yeah, Ben, I really don't know what you're doing out there. I'm up on my mountain and I just see sand everywhere.
Don't you worry, I'm just creating the reef and then I'm gonna fill it in.
I would like to do another schematic. Let's just see. This will be another palm tree. I'm gonna try it out here. Let's see. Island needs a little bigger. Hey, Benjamin, I'm gonna put down a couple palm trees. Could I get you to just kind of give me some land underneath these bad boys?
Yeah, here you go.
I think that looks good right there. I'm trying to add like some height variability, getting the trees around, making it feel really tropical, and now I gotta do a big leaf replacement, so. There we go. Look at those leaves now. Honestly, in a way, I feel like there's a bit of a competition between us to see who can build best. So I'm just gonna add that right now. Whoever makes the best builds is the winner. And you guys can decide who that is. I'm adding some coconuts to my trees now.
All right, guys. So here is what I have done in about 5 minutes of Minecraft Creative. I think it's pretty cool. This is the main part of the island that I'm gonna be bringing up just slightly taller now because it actually should be peaking above the clouds. I don't know if that's gonna be feasible at our scale, but I'm gonna get it as tall as I can without actually ruining the way the rest of this looks.
All right, Ben, look, so we've got a nice foundation. We need a little bit more sand in here, but with Moana, there's actually a lot of jungle and forest and foliage. So I feel like the beach has to slowly come out and get really flat. And then like all the stuff up here actually should turn to grass.
Yeah, I think everything past this palm tree, there should be no sand.
So we're gonna turn this to grass. This is gonna become a very, very dense jungle right in front of this. And by the way, this is the original base owner's base, who I hope we can make happy from something like this. And you know, it's fun. We like doing this for you guys. So if you wanna send us a DM or a comment, maybe we'll flip your base too on the server and give you something really cool. I need a command that creates like groups of bushes. I guess I'll have to do it all by hand. Phase 1's looking good, boys.
I'm about ready to change the actual mountain range into grass blocks, and then we'll turn it into stone after the grass despawns.
This is big. I'm ready, Isaac.
Look at this, baby. I am painting the mountain right now in Minecraft, guys. The whole thing is being turned to grass blocks.
There you go, Zach. How you like the beach being brought out a little bit?
Oh yeah, that looks good.
Really bumped it out. Got your little tide pools. We got the shallow and deep waters. Now we can start adding some stuff to this.
For 15 minutes of work, we have done some improvements on this thing. I'm feeling optimistic.
I am too. We can do this. And this is Ben's first house flip. He's doing a great job.
All right, we've almost got the entire mountain painted over here to these grass blocks. And once I do this, guys, it's actually gonna be a waiting game. I'm gonna have to wait like an hour for all of the grass blocks to despawn. So while that happens, I might go help Ben and LoverFella on some other projects around the island. All right, so what's actually the plan going forward here? We got the mountain built. What do we need next for this build?
So my plan, Isaac, was to fill this in with tropical beautiness and inside the water.
Tropical beautiness. You know what the biggest problem with the beach is right now, Ben? We need more of it at the water level. Yeah, we need a large portion of the beach down at this level. All right, I just set the underwater to sandstone, so now we should be able to fill on top of the sandstone with sand. That'll give us a nice beach area.
All right, let's fill this in.
I wonder if we can use leaves to create like little fake ferns or something. Yeah, I think that looks good. Just sort of like little flowers and bushes and shrubs all around in here.
Look at that. That looks sick.
Oh, he's putting little things on there. Did you get a brush to work for that?
No, that's all manual labor, bud.
You did that all by hand. Wow, that's a lot of work.
I'm gonna go check out the original base real quick, so I'll be back, see what we actually have. Let's see, I haven't been in here yet. It looks like they're talking. Their new room looks sick, man. Thank you, I can't afford to finish the new hidden chest room. Logging off, but have you seen my sea pick? I put it in a chest. IDK where it is, because I'm really upset. It costs me a lot of money. No! I haven't seen it, bro. We can get a new one. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Well, that's great. Now when we flip the base, he should be even happier because he apparently lost or had stolen potentially one of his best items.
We're missing something that Moana definitely has on her island. Here we go. I'm actually gonna load the beach up with turtles because I think these could potentially lay eggs if we put enough of them down. Oh yeah, there's a wall of turtles entering the water now. They're gonna love the coral reef.
All right, folks, we are moving on to phase 2. That is going to be the village and the shoreline down here. So we need to lock in on perfecting the shoreline, all the details that go into this beach and the ocean and the village. So I'll start the village.
Alrighty, I'm gonna be working on the mountain, Zach, and the path that goes to the top of it. And I've just basically loaded the island up with some tropical wildlife. We have now tropical parrots in all of the trees, really adding to the feel, and turtles are basically all over the shoreline. The last thing to add is obviously going to be some dolphins in the surrounding water. So I'm gonna get these put down.
All right, finishing up this little reef. I've spent a lot of time on it, but it's a passion project. You know what they say, can't do it unless it's done. Take a look from the sky. That is sick. That is probably one of my best builds I've ever done.
Alrighty guys, most of the grass is despawned now, so I'm going back through here with the stone brush, and we're actually turning this mountain into a rock structure here. And then I'm gonna go back through with some vines and stuff so that the whole entire thing looks green. Because in the movie, guys, the mountain is basically just a giant green hill, and there's really no way to do that in Minecraft unless I was gonna build it out of moss blocks. So I think vines over top the stone are gonna be the best solution for something like that.
All right, this tree is going to be the tree plagued by the Black Death. What we're gonna do is have some bark falling off of it. There we go. That actually looks like a very good tree. That's, you know, you can tell that thing's been plagued, that thing's injured, that thing's hurt. And then we're actually going to get the black concrete and or the black stone. And we'll actually show that the Black Death is coming down this tree, going in. Oh, that's so good.
How does the mountain look now that it's stone? I think it obviously needs some vines all down the front.
Ooh, that needs a lot of green, Isaac.
My thought is, what if I go back through, Ben, and I replace a lot of the stone with moss blocks? 'Cause I think moss is the color that we're looking for. So that's what I'm gonna try.
There we go. Nice little fisherman village. You can take a lovely walk out to our dock, which is going to need some work because it's not exactly set up as I intended it to be. The dock needs to come out this way, so we're gonna do a little bit of refining to this thing and really make it do what I want. And then we'll round this off back here as well. Fisherman shack looks good, boys. What do you think, Isaac?
Hold on. We're running the most complex command known to man right now.
Real quick, Zach, I want to show you something. This is straight from the movie. I am the biggest Moana fan. Did not know if you knew that.
Oh, look at these details.
Watch the actual mountain right now, Zach, and tell me what you think of this command I'm about to run.
Oh, mossy mountain. That looks good. That looks very good. Still on phase 2, guys, the village, the shoreline, and Isaac is honestly still on his phase 1 project. Ben and I moved into phase 2. And Ben, what is your next project?
Well, I just finished the coconut tree and the coral reef, so I am up for anything that needs done right now. Isaac, you know what's something we really need to add to this? This is going to be a big project for us at one point.
The cave. I'm going to start building the cave. What a genius idea, Ben. I got it. I'm going to put it right through this little low point, and then I'm going to build up the cave behind it. I got this. I'll be on cave duty.
Before we do the village, let's get this ocean knocked out because we've got so much of it here. We got to get our boats placed. I don't know where the boats go.
Okay, let's think about this strategically. Little baby canoes in the front. Isaac's going to be working on the big ships and the big cave in the back. And I think past the reef out here is where we should put something juicy.
All right, guys, I want to build a waterfall with an actual cave behind it with all of the ships that were in it that Moana took out for her journey. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to have to build up a structure here behind the main mountain. So this is going to be a project, but I'll get it done. All right, guys, I had to build this entire structure here on the right side of the island so that I could leave enough room for a cave inside of the actual mountain here. So if I bust my way through the front here, we should have an actual enclosed area. I haven't gone in yet, so this will be a first for me. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of an air command here, and this should bust down the doors. Alrighty, is this what I'm hoping it is? Look at this, we have the cave now. Absolutely incredible. And this, of course, needs to be a waterfall, so I'm really gonna open it up pretty big big so that we can do a big waterfall that leads back into here. But I really am liking the feel of this. It feels very magical, hidden in the cave.
So guys, we got a couple boats pasted in. Took us a while, but that's one of them heading out to sea. Problem is, the other boats did not work with commands, and so now we have a destroyed water section and a bit messed up of, well, this everywhere, which isn't good because of the fact that our time is really slowly tickling down every single second. So let's go ahead and lock in, break this, repair the water, and then we can actually get moving on with this boat section. Now for this path, I'm gonna start working on bringing this path up. This is gonna be my sort of task here, so bit of a challenge, but let's see, we're gonna take the path this way, kind of wrap it around this tree. This seems like a pretty solid area to bring a path up. So if I could do, there's a command actually that I could do for this to make it easier. My path is now up part of the mountain and it has a beautiful little path to go through. It has a nice little organic feel to it. I'm pretty happy with this thing, to be honest. It feels really good.
We need to have an exit of this cave as well.
Man, I think we're gonna bust the exit out the back side here.
Yep, right here.
Here, I'll get it right now.
This is more of like a phase 4 feature, all right? We're gonna have a massive crab sort of themed after Moana. We're gonna put it deep down underwater over here on the side, and it's just gonna be a nice little teaser Easter egg that my brothers will find later. And hopefully it is, oh, just peeping up above the water. That's kind of nice. Now, it's not that creepy crab that's like all gold and stuff, so I think I could use World Edit to turn it into the creepy crab that's in Moana, so I'm gonna Google that now. We're gonna replace red concrete with purple concrete. There we go, purple terracotta, and then we'll replace the red wool. So now we've got that knocked out, and then we have to go through, he's kind of got like a lobster crab vibe, I don't know, but his back is like covered in gold. So we're gonna come through and add like a layer of gold to his shell, and then he's got these teeth. So we'll use end rods for the teeth here. Okay, it's not perfect. It's not perfect. I don't know. The eyeballs aren't quite right because they're using black banners. So let's fix the old eyeball situation. And the back of the mouth finally is going to need to have a dark color to it to feel like it's actually a mouth, sort of going back into his body.
I'm going to work on this gravel path because, well, to be honest, it needs done. No one's doing it, it'll be me.
All right, the waterfall should be coming down here soon, Ben. We'll see if that nicely covers up the entrance on the front. Oh yeah, look at that. This is incredible. And then we'll build up the rocks around that front entrance, but I'm happy with the way this is turning out. Alrighty, Ben, are you ready to turn the cave into its watery state? I am about ready to run this command if you are ready to see it.
1 second here, I'm just working on this path here that Zach never got to.
Set water. Boom, there we go. That looks so much better. I still have a little bit more work to do here, but this is nice looking now.
There we go. So that connects all the way down to there. That path is sweet looking. Takes you all the way up to the top. Very accurate. Now we need to do something with this path here because I don't think it needs to go anywhere past this, to be quite honest with you.
What's so funny about this build, guys, imagine you were just playing the game and you walked up on this and you'd be like, what the heck is that? Then you go around the front of it and it is just a tropical paradise on the front. It's like Disney World, basically. It's all fake behind the facade, but if you're here, it's amazing, and that's what matters, guys. We're appealing to the person that lives in front of the mountain.
Boys, I'd like to present to you my newest creation on this island. I think you're gonna find it quite indulgent. Take a look. Come here, come here.
Yep, and you know what needs to go in the center of this, Zach? A chest full of glowstone, because that guy loves shiny things.
That's why the entire shell is...
Oh my gosh, wow, I did not notice that. Wow. That is good. That is very good.
So I couldn't get it any more perfect than what it was. I kept trying to get it perfect, but that's gonna get the job done, I think. A little bit of a monster over here on the side for fun. I like it.
I think that'll do just fine.
All in all, guys, this isn't bad for just 60 minutes of work, but phase 2 is not completed. Phase 3's got a little bit of progress. We still don't have any houses for the villages yet, and that's gonna be a difficult, arduous process.
I'm gonna be sprucing up this island with these trees, man, especially my new area up here. I want a lot of trees around the waterfall section. All right, this tree that I just put in is hanging off the side a little bit, guys, but I actually think that's a good thing because it really makes it look like it's natural. It's just growing on the side of the cliff there, and it frames in the waterfall. Super cool. We'll knock off these roots, though, because I think they look a little bit strange off the edge.
I have an idea. That's what I'm talking about. Something like that.
We gotta leave that there, I think. It looks incredible from down here. Like he's just peeking right between the two little mountain points right here. I love that.
That is a nice paste right there. I don't care who you are. That is incredible. It just fits in so well.
Those trees added what I needed. Now it's feeling tropical. Yes.
Wow, the trees help so much to frame it and feel good. I feel like we need a lot more density though. I mean, in terms of trees and foliage. I mean, it's getting there. It's about time for us to complete phase 2, guys. We've got to build Montanui Village, and that's going to be really difficult, but I think all hands on deck, we can pull it off. But the Montanui Village has to be created. This is really hard. Every house has to be built by hand, and we've got to pull it off. So we got to do it.
Let's start the build.
So guys, this is the original base. Now this is based off of one of the generic houses in Moana. The problem is though, I don't really have enough space to do what I want. I also want to incorporate the original base with this somehow. And so what I'm hoping I could do is try to make this look a little bit more sort of like a backyard shed or something is my idea, or you know, something along those lines where you could sort of come back here. You can add a little staircase. And then this will allow you to walk right inside of this base with a beautiful spruce door right there. There we go. That's pretty cool.
Dang, your build is looking a little bit unorganic to me. If you ask me, Zach, we're going all in on the hay design, drooping down hay.
I do like it. It's got a nice little flair to it. I'll give you that much.
Tell you what, Isaac, the thatch is about as good as it gets, so it can hit all sides.
And then I will fence in the bottom here so that it actually feels like this is a building.
Even though it's not a perfect house, there's going to be revisions coming in the final phase here. It's a good start to getting our village, but there's a lot left to make. I think phase 2 can finally be marked as mostly complete. One of our later ones will come back and involve us actually adding more and fixing this up, because right now it's not quite what I'm thinking of. But boys, it is time for the next phase. The next phase is getting all of our boats created in the ocean, as well as any shore refinements. So we're going back to shore refinements, cleaning it up, adding in details, getting all of our boats taken care of. Our next phase is an ocean focused update. Clean it up, add more boats, right? Add the boating details, add things to the docks. Major boat overhaul is what is next, all right?
Did we ever get a boat in the cave? We did not.
That's part of the shoreline, Ben, I would say, because that is connecting to the ocean. And are glowberries growing down yet? We should be getting some natural light. What just happened?
We are in a potentially bad situation, folks. This is not good. My world edit did not select. I selected the entire mountain and duplicated it. We might be going down with the server. This is bad. With limited time, I'm pretty sure this is going to be horrendous.
I'm not going to lie, that appears to have screwed up a large portion of the entire island.
This will be what we call, folks, a major setback. This is not good. Our beach has been ruined because of my mistake. I don't know why that didn't copy. I think I somehow didn't click. But the good news is I have a second boat now, at least.
Well, Zach, I'm just going to be the first one to say it. I already fixed the waterfall once, but you're fixing it this time.
Boys, you might want to come inside. I just discovered something in the original base owner's home. When we were flipping this base, I was reading signs, and their friend said it was good. He was talking about how he can't afford to finish his hidden chest room. Then in here, he talks about how he lost one of his pickaxes, and he's telling his friend it's gone. Then he says, I haven't seen it. We can get a new one. What I found is that this guy just said his pickaxe was missing, his very expensive sea pickaxe, and as I started digging up the floor in here to give it a flip, I found a barrel that has the missing sea pickaxe in it.
Wow.
That means the guy was lying to his partner about this to make him feel guilty, because all this stuff is about how sad and pathetic he is. That means he was literally lying. He had it here the entire time. So the guy we're flipping the base for is kind of a bad guy, honestly. So we need to give this to his friend, I think.
I thought we were building this for a good kid.
I would not have put that effort into that reef if I knew it was going to a scammer.
This will be an interesting reveal. All right, back to the water. We got a lot of work to do, and let's not destroy it.
Fix the waterfall, Zach.
All right, I'll get the waterfall fixed.
Oh, it's filled in. You filled it all the way in.
Oh. All right, guys, I got some work to do. This is gonna suck.
All right, Ben, I'm building something. I don't want you to look at it till the end because I think you're gonna recognize it once you see it.
I gotta fix a shoreline, son. It's a freaking straight wall.
Yep, you know, there's a lot of work to be done on this base still. I gotta be honest.
That'll get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and maybe get rid of that. All right, now we're going to drain our water. Unfortunately, I drained all of it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am just not doing anything right.
All right, I am currently building the little scene in Moana where little baby Moana comes up to the water and then the water like goes out around her and she comes in here and she finds like the little seashell with the turtle. This is the best scene in the movie. This is when I actually started to love the movie because it was so magical. So I am building this right here, and this is supposed to be my version of a Minecraft wave that's separating. So I'm gonna try to add a little bit more detail. It looks too flat right now, so I think I can fix that by adding some white glass, and then I'll come back in with some panes too. All right, first things first, we put in the mama turtle. Then we get a baby turtle, and then we have to slaughter the mama turtle.
We've expanded this shoreline out so far, it's actually gonna hit the reef here soon. All right, how's this looking as another revision of the shoreline? Much better. I can live with that. Is it as good as it was? No, but it's actually pretty nice.
Okay, it's not perfect, but we got it at least somewhat functioning. And oh my gosh, dude, I destroyed trees. Oh, I destroyed my whole house. We only have an hour left in 20 minutes, and that's just not the sort of thing we need right now. Let's see how the boys are doing. All right, boys, waterfall's been repaired pretty well, I think. Not perfect, but it's decent. Might need some more love, but how we doing?
Why don't you come see if you recognize this scene, Zach, that I just built?
Oh, this is the scene Moana stands in. Oh, that's crazy. Gonna do a little bit of a village expansion over here. Don't mind me. I just think we need to get a little bit more land here. Yep, just ignore me.
I can't get over the fact that there is a giant hey just absolutely looking like a demon above the entire mountain right now.
Look at that. That is beautiful. Now we're just getting a little bit of color changing, get rid of that sand.
Hold on a minute. Is this a tiki bar up here? I'm pretty sure the people of Moana don't have a tiki bar on the water.
Bro, they gotta enjoy their life while they're here.
What even is this, Zach? This has nothing to do with Moana.
Hold on. Let me just theme this a little bit better after Moana.
Oh, hold on, Zach. Let me go rent my freaking water sport, my kayak, and my jet skis here, and then I'm gonna go to the pool bar over there.
Okay, all right. Let me just theme this the way that I envision this build, and then you guys can decide if we need to remove it. It's not quite there, I admit. So this is sort of my idea as just an expansion of the village. There we go. Okay, so the path became just a little bit more rocky than I expected, so we'll undo that and we'll replace it with just spruce planks. There we go. Much more locked in now on the actual design, tying it in.
That took a long time, but we finally got this thing back under control, and now it has a nice little dock here that goes out to the ocean. And you would never know that there's a secret hidden cave over here around the corner that is going to be absolutely magical. Wow, absolutely just left the thing in shambles. He's definitely gonna have to fix that, so we're not gonna let him slide with that.
All right, Moana's spawn point, we got that. We got the boat. Isaac's spamming more turtles.
First of all, come to the actual little cave over here. You said you fixed it. What the heck is this?
Oh, I got it now. I see. I didn't even see that. Didn't even see it. There you go.
That wasn't even you should have just, oh, whatever.
This cave is very rough right now, you know, but boys, remember this quote: when the going gets tough. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on, boys. I'm gonna have to go take this over here. Oh my goodness.
Did he just stop in the middle of his motivational speech because he couldn't even inspire himself?
Hey, listen, I'll be right back. You guys knock that out. I gotta do this thing really quick over here. We're breaking up. Perks of being the big brother, I guess. Anyway, back to my passion project here. I don't know. I mean, it's probably not quite in the spirit of Moana, and you know, my brothers don't have to know this, but I'm thinking like a VIP section. You gotta pay to play in this area, all right? You wanna come in here? All right, no shoes, no service, sort of vibe, all right?
Let's go look at Zach's, Ben.
We've got the Moana Maui Beach Club Tiki Bar, where you can buy your drinks for a low price of $15.99 per cocktail. Over here, we've got these water swim up tables. You got a lifeguard table here. Nobody uses that because people don't actually swim here. And of course here, the dance club, the bar, and the restrooms, all right? Blue for men, red for women, and it's gonna cost you guys a price again. This is my passion project. You guys can add your own, all right?
And when Disney Cruise Line steals this idea, we want the profits, because they're definitely gonna do this at one of their cruise ports, and we want the profits because we thought of it first.
With only 1 hour remaining to get this base slip over to the base owner, there's still an immense amount of work to do. We still have to complete multiple more phases. We have to finish the boats, get the Heart of Te Fiti Cave wrapped up, get the Tekka's Volcano Realm, and phase 6, which might just be the most exciting one if we can make it. Boys, let's get to work. It's time to lock in. It's time to deliver. It's time to make the volcano.
Oh, you're working on.
I am gonna figure this one out. It's probably too big of a project to be taking on right now, but I believe in myself, therefore I will deliver. All right? Trust the process.
What we got here, sir? That appears to be a sea turtle.
Yep, he's just breaching for some air out here. He's just past the reef.
I don't see flippers. Oh, there they are. Yeah. He's got flippers in the ground.
Oh, then, so I gotta raise him up higher.
That is the volcano rock I'm looking for. That is stunning. First, I'm gonna create sort of the base of the volcano, and I think it'll go from there to there to about there to about there. Very nicely paint this in here, and the inside really is gonna be hollow because I'm gonna turn that all to lava, so I don't have to waste time on it.
I think it's awesome. You come out here, guys, you have no idea what you're even looking at, and then you just get it. The frog turtle. He is a hybrid of the frog and the turtle. It's probably Maui who used his transformation and ended up completely failing and became this thing right here.
Oh God, this is not good. This is not good. Because like we are limited in time and this is a pretty major project to take on the last minute here, but I think that if I've ever seen like a good builder, they sort of create this general shape like clay and then they mold it. Yeah, it's not good. I think I'm ruining it a little bit, but trust the process. We've outperformed so far what I expected us capable of, so I'm sure I can do this.
Oh, you're in the cave.
How's it look?
Oh, this is actually like perfectly centered in the middle here.
I would say the cave is finally complete.
Yeah, do you know how Maui struggles to teleport or to change into certain things sometimes?
I do.
He was trying to become a turtle here, and he ended up as a turtle with a frog head.
Wow!
You see, there's the frog up front and then the turtle in the back. He couldn't get it down.
I love it.
Again, we'll get a little bit of this flowing out. To be honest, this is way better than I thought, all right? We've got beautiful, I mean, okay, all right. Well, something about that smoke looks like kind of bizarre to me. I don't know why, but I don't really care enough to fix it yet. It's green lava. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. We are still using, unfortunately, basically a month later, the Halloween texture pack on play.loverfella.com, the world's greatest server. That means our lava is still green Halloween lava, but that's okay. That's okay, we'll make it work. And then it's very explosive, so we're gonna add lava that's pouring down the outside in various locations, right from the inside like that, and just a couple of these that go down the side to make it feel a little bit more like actual volcano.
Oh, are those some unripe coconuts you're putting down?
They sure are.
I like that. That is good. Let me get some ripe coconuts like the brown ones. So I'm gonna just put coconuts in everywhere around these palm trees. Really load up the ground.
All right, boys, how are we looking down here?
Oh, the cave is complete and the beach is getting a complete facelift and it's looking pretty good.
This is much nicer. I need to take a break from the volcano because it's extremely hard, challenging. I'm not good at it. I got a shape, but
Zach, could you show me the volcano? Because it sounds like I'm gonna have to go fix that.
Oh, you'll see it right behind.
Not fixing it.
It needs fixed.
No, not fixing it. No.
It needs.
Not fixing. Not fixing. Not
need
fixing.
help.
Not doing it. Can't do it.
It has to be. It has
nope.
to be.
I was going to help
have
you, Zach. How did you even let it get that bad?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Why is the lava going out the side?
While you work on it, I'm gonna increase our density of our jungle. It needs to feel a little bit more jungly.
How do I even begin to? No.
All right, get in there and I'll be over there
There's
soon.
no way to fix this. What did you build it out of? Not sand, clearly. It doesn't even make sense either, guys. The volcano was supposed to be a separate island.
All right, we got bamboo literally everywhere, including inside the cave. We redecorated the cave with a bunch of items, and we've got a couple more of these. I want to put some dripstone down and some moss blocks, and the jungle is now starting to jungle a little bit. It feels a little better.
Oh, it does. It does. It feels thicker.
I want it to feel a little bit more dense still, so we're gonna put some glow berries out. I want to be on the ground level and almost feel lost. Like, how do I maneuver in this, you know? That's the vibe.
Okay, so I've completely moved LoverFella's volcano, and I brought it out here to the outside of the base. It's in front of our frog turtle and in front of LoverFella's resort here. I think we can make this work now. It's gonna look a lot better as a solo island. All right, and we're gonna build this volcano up and fix it just like we did with the main Moana island, guys. I am gonna build the sand up all the way around it and really get this thing looking right.
I'm going inside the cave, and I just need you to trust me on this, all right?
Oh, not the
actually,
cave.
I'm going on top of the cave. This area is where it needs to be, all right? Trust me, I'll be back. Don't come look. I'm gonna build Maui.
All right, so we've got that equipped, and now we just have to paint the entire mountain, and we will have a very newly refreshed volcano for the actual Moana build, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Oh my.
I mean, you imagine this, Ben? You're just sitting there. No, do not. That's what Zach screwed up last time. I got to make like a channel for it.
Yeah.
I don't want it to just flow everywhere. So this little side, this is where I want to kind of dig the channel down because I kind of want the lava controlled. Otherwise, it's going to look bad if it just spreads out over everything.
He's kind of got a big, broad upper shoulder, so we're gonna go ahead and take this and make the upstairs just a little bit bigger than the downstairs for those big old fat broad shoulders he's got. This ring goes away and becomes the neck right here potentially. I don't think his neck becomes like, it's not that thick. There we go, there we go. That's what we're looking for. All right, all right. Gotta get his arms. They're gonna come out just like this.
Okay, honestly, this is flowing very nicely. I think it's going real straight and hopefully it'll widen out at the bottom. I mean, I actually love the way that looks. It's not too much where you're just seeing lava. It's just the perfect amount that makes it look like it's slowly erupting.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Trust the process, guys. We need to get some black hair. Beautiful black hair. Just, jeez. Dang, boy. I don't know about that. What would this island be, gentlemen, if we didn't have the most important thing?
The drums.
All right, boys. I just want you to fly straight up through there and you're going to see it right away.
Yep.
Huh? It's Maui!
Yeah. I thought it was Moana for a second there.
I'm speechless, to be honest. I couldn't even talk.
Is the hair too long? I mean, you can tell by the belly it's Maui.
The issue for me, Zach, is the arms are straight down and the hook is just on
in
the
the
arm.
stomach. His stomach is 3 blocks out. Like, you could have made the stomach a lot skinnier than that. Why'd you make him literally look like a coconut?
He has a humongous belly.
He is shaped like a coconut. This doesn't even feel legal to look at.
What's wrong with it?
Everything together is what's wrong with it.
I spent a long time making this, boys. All hands on deck. We have just under 25 minutes to get this volcano looking tip-top, and it seems like it hasn't changed much since we brought it over here, boys.
Oh, it looks a lot better now, but we're doing the inside, Zach.
The inside of the volcano?
Yeah, you know how in every single game you can go inside the volcano? We want to build the inside area of the volcano.
All right, boys, I am working on the outside. Don't pay too much attention to it right now. There are some minor major adjustments coming in. You might think, Zach, you're crazy, but trust me, I'm locked in today, boys. Today's my day.
We have a nice area that we can actually work with and put a secret Moana Easter egg down here. That's what I'm thinking, at least, Ben. What is the Moana Easter egg we want to put in here, though? Who is the character that we haven't referenced yet? The Grandma Manta Ray, maybe?
I think so.
This new command, actually, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I just straight up asked ChatGPT to give me a series of brushes to make my volcano look better. And it did. That adds so much better texture to it. It adds a little magma, a little flow, a little volcanic ash. And as you go through and do this, it just really brings it to life. To me, this looks infinitely better than what it was. I am actually quite surprised in that.
All right, Ben, are you ready to build Grandma Ray? At the end, we'll flood the entire volcano with water so that it'll be underwater. But for now, let's build it above water. Yeah, I don't know what we're building, though, to be honest with you. This is looking a little sketchy, I think.
Oh my gosh, is this gonna work? Literally, ChatGPT just generated this, so let's see. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. We straight up have actual smoke. Like, that's a really nice looking smoke. Way better than what I had. Guys, come on. This is absolutely wild, isn't it? I'm shocked. I'm just trying to use this to impress my brothers at the end of the day. I wanted them to come out and be like, oh, Zach, you're so creative. I'm not going to tell them I cheated for this. Really nice. We can keep the existing sort of smoke there. And this adds a much better, more realistic flavor than what I had prior, in my opinion.
Starting to look like an animal, I think. I'm actually pretty excited about this.
Boys, y'all haven't seen the outside of this volcano in a minute, have you?
Zach, don't come inside yet. Me and Ben are working right now.
I have absolutely devoured the outside of this.
I'm happy to hear that. And what we're building on the inside, Zach, will probably blow your mind for the better or the worse. I haven't actually figured out yet.
For the better or the worse?
We're kind of doing our interpretation of Moana's grandma's tattoos, but you know what? They are pretty good, I think. They're pretty magical looking, if you ask me.
I'm leaving the volcano now. I'm going back to the island with just 15 minutes left in this challenge. It's now time to make sure every little detail is good. For example, this house has been rebuilt. That's lovely. I don't know who did that, but I'm happy to see it.
All right, it's looking good, Ben. The manta ray feels a whole lot more natural now inside the volcano with the water. The last thing it's gonna need, Ben, is some bone meal. Let's just start bone mealing up all of the ground around here, and it should just make a ton of seagrass around this thing. Kind of like he's eating a patch out around the actual manta ray.
Boys, we are down to literally 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Can I come in and look?
Yep, there's a false roof in here, Zach, and then you come down and you find Moana's grandma.
Oh, he made a gap. He made a gap.
I didn't do anything.
You spread it out. He broke a block. He keeps saying he didn't do anything. We just watched him do it.
Absolutely crazy. Now, this is awesome.
And we built that by hand, Zach. I just said, you know what? I think I can build a stingray by hand or a manta ray.
Look at this new outside. We have volcanic ash, we have magma, we have different depths and colors, redstone to indicate hot blocks, volcano boulders that have hit the ground, a new shape for the volcano. We've restructured it all. This thing looks crazy now.
Wow.
I also created new smoke particles to add
The smoke looks good. I like the new smoke. I'm gonna go on vine duty and start putting vines all around the tropical island. I feel like there isn't enough greenery still. Even with all of the stuff we've done, there needs to be more vines.
Aren't gonna be green, remember?
They are in some blocks, but not all of them. You have to figure out the right ones. If the tree is green, the vines will be green.
I'm doing sugarcane farms down by the water, just to get some patches of more color and green down here.
I'm gonna do some glow lichen on all the rocks along the mountain because I think this will add some cool color at night. And it's slightly green, greenish blue.
Guys, just in time, we finished the final details, and this is what the island looks like. And the base owners are now back. This is the scammer who doesn't know we know that he was scamming his friend and the actual friend that was getting scammed. So we're gonna tell them right now, this is your base. Psych. We know you scammed your friend. So hopefully Reapy now is getting the idea that she has been exposed for lying about losing one of her pickaxes. This is absolutely insane. No, I didn't. I found the axe you said was stolen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It could be like a mobile player, guys. You can't join on mobile now if you want. Here's the port. I'm sorry. It was just really cool and I didn't have one and I'm sorry. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds like an admission of guilt. Therefore, the actual base owner is your friend. Congrats. You get this base, not the other person. Let's go. Fireworks. Boys, fireworks, fireworks.
Boom, 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 get it go.
Fireworks.
It's so cool, thank you. Yeah, now kick your friend out. One more message from our brand new Moana base owner. Let's see what they have to say. I forgive you, we can live together. What? What do you mean you forgive her? No more lying. All right, well, it's your base. If that's what you want to do, they're living here together. This has been the Moana base flip. If you guys enjoyed watching it, click here to go check out an entire series of base flips, including Pokemon, Harry Potter, and more.